Hello everyone and welcome back to Jacqs. Thanks for joining me today for a Country Craft Creations design team project, and that is my Back to Hogwarts interactive mini album 2.0. This album was created using Adventures in Magic, which is a Country Craft Creations collection, and it is gorgeous and perfect for this magical theme. This album has a playlist that will teach you how to recreate everything you see in this album, and I'll have that playlist listed down below for you. So my final album is 9 by 8.5, and it has a 2-inch spine. On the front, I did some layering with some My Colors cardstock. We have some Tonic Studios foil cardstock, as well as the Adventures in Magic paper collection. And then on the front, I did a bit of a collage. I wanted to have like an homage to Hogwarts. And so the collection had this wonderful map, and it was perfect for this. So of course I made a bit of a train station scene here with Hogwarts there on the hill, and then I also created this boarding pass, and these elements that you see here are all part of a free printable that came from Country Craft Creations Country Corner newsletter. That and all the other items that I'm going to be mentioning today will be listed in the description box for you. So this was just a fun and different way to do an album cover. I kind of like it. It just really makes you want to look inside to see what's going on. On the side, I again did some layering, and I added one of the charms from Country Craft Creations that goes along with this paper collection. On the back side, we have a nice big pocket, and I have some 4x6 photo mats that can fit into there. On the inside, we have 4 pages that are interactive and lots of fun pop-up elements. So let's go inside. On our front inside cover, we have a large pocket here, and in the back, I've added a photo mat as well as a journal card from the collection. I love this scripty paper, so pretty. And then when we open up this area, this is a flip up, we have these fabulous pop-up stairs. This does have a magnetic closure, and there is a door under the stairs which opens, and you can see in the cupboard under the stairs. So that is super fun. Now the way that I show you to make this is that this can be a standing stairs where it only lays down and up, or you can lay it completely down and back. It would be fun to put some little photo mats up here, but I did add 2 down in this area and one of the little ephemera pieces to hold those down. So this is super cute. I love this element. For our first page, I kind of did the houses theme, and this is a flip down photo mat here, 3x4. These journal cards that you're going to see are a printable that I created, and again, that was included in the Country Craft Creations printable. This is a pocket here, so you can add photos or journaling cards there. I did insert this one little photo mat. This is a swing closure. This opens up. And on the inside, we have some more of these photo mat spots to add photos. You can add one here and also here on the back side. One for each of the houses. This area here is actually kind of a hidden photo area. And when we open this, we have, of course, another house, and then a side pocket over here where you can add some journal cards, some photos. Now this piece is hidden underneath this band. You could lift this up if you wanted to and have like secret journaling in the back or a secret photo. But this here is some great real estate as well for photos. Each of the 4 pages has a page insert. And here's our first one, a 3x4 photo area. And actually you could put photos here and here as well if you wanted to. And then on the back side, we have this gorgeous paper. I love it. And we have a hidden photo mat area here. On the back side of that page, we have a fun pop-up element here. Of a chessboard and the chessboard pieces. And with this unlocked, this area here does pop open, and then you have a spot for 2 3.5 by 5.5 photos. And then I added an ephemera piece here and popped in a little photo mat. Now these photo mats are free on my site, and those will be linked as well. Here is page 2, and on the front, I love this goblet of fire. This is a little side pocket, and I added this photo mat here. This opens up to the right. We have a nice little tuck spot here where you can add some photos. You could even do some journaling. On the back part here, I included this little freebie that says, "I solemnly swear." And then this flips open. And then we have this twist and pop photo mat area here in the center. I love this. And then we also have 2 3x3 photo mat areas here on each side. Now these little footprints is also part of the freebie. I'll go ahead and show you the photo mat for this one. We have 2 3.25 by 3.25 photo mats, and then down here we have 3 2.25 by 3.25 photo mats. The way that I adhered these was with removable glue, so you could take them off, use this as a template to cut your photo, and then glue your photo on. I left the ephemera piece open so that you could tuck down in there. It gives you a nice little layout. On the back side, we have some interaction here. We have a flip out here, and you can have a 3x3 photo. And then down here, we have one also, again, 3x3. And then here and here, we have slits in the paper to make these little pockets, which are kind of like hidden after you take out the elements. And that's always fun. And I've added these adorable little journal cards. I use the 8x8 paper collection, so that's why they're that size. And that is that page insert. Here is the back of page 2. This is one of my favorites. We have little Fox here, and he slides up and down, and these will open, giving you 2 areas here for 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 photos. You can even add photos here, but why? And then he'll slide down, and you can open these 2 areas. So you have nice areas for 4 photos. You could add a photo here and maybe here, but I would not cover these areas. They're just gorgeous. I love it. On our third page, we have another fun interactive element where we created this time turner shaker. Not only is this a shaker, but you have a fun photo reel behind it, and you just turn it like this. You can lift this up and add your photos if you don't do it before or while you're putting the album together. But this is fun that you can see right through it. And then the whole thing is a big belly band. Let's take a look at this page insert. What we have here are 2 areas for 4x3 photos. I just used this adorable little border strip here, and again, some of the paper. You can add photos here if you wish as well. On the back side, we have a diagonal pocket. I've included a 3x3 photo mat, and here's one of the ephemera pieces. I really love this, but didn't find an exact spot where I wanted to put that. So I just put it here in the pocket. And then we have another pocket behind that, and just created this little booklet so you could just add photos right onto that. Here is the back of page 3, and we have a pull down waterfall. These again are journaling cards that I created and are part of that freebie. This element is from the paper collection. This element in the center is a sliding belly band. It can go from side to side. So when we move it to the right, we'll open this area and it has an interactive element. I hope you'll be able to see it right away. We have some flying keys. This is part of a free printable that I provide as well. And then you have an area here on each side where you could add like in-stack photos, but this is super fun. And then this can slide to the left and this will open. Nice area for photos here. We have stacked pockets, and I just put in some tags. Here is one where I fussy cut an element out of the paper and added that here. And as a bonus for those who have or may purchase the SVG cut file and pattern bundle, this is included as an SVG. I love the castle tag. It's just a fun little element to include, and it fits perfectly in this pocket. This is page 4. We have a little tag here on the front, Firebolt. But there's the whole stained glass design for this page. These little tabs swing out and open up. Great spot to put 4 2.5 by 3.5 photos. This was really fun to make. I love that these just slide in and hide. Here is the page insert for that. We have a 4x6, then we have 3 3.25 by 2.25 photo mats and a little sentiment. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. On the back side, we have a nice large pocket. It mimics the back of the mini album. And then I put in there 2 4x6 photo mats. And on the back of our last page, we have a fun double reverse waterfall. It may sound more difficult than it is. I loved creating this. It was super, super fun. All we do is pull down on this element and we have our reversed waterfall. Super fun. As you can see here, I've added 2 3x3 photo mats, an ephemera piece in the center to hold them. So these can just pop out and slide something in. You could even add another photo to this area if you wanted to. You would need to make sure it was tucked underneath the end of this. It would need to be underneath it so that it doesn't get caught when you're pulling this in and out. But you could put a photo there. And on this area here, I did add the border strip, but the way I added it was that you can tuck a photo or something up in there if you would like. Some ephemera. And here we are. Very, very fun. On the back inside cover, I loved this apothecary type paper. So I had to, of course, create a little curiosity cabinet to go with it, right? So this cabinet here, or drawers, is a printable that I provide along with some potion labels. And these little labels I pulled from the paper itself. And then I've included some little journal cards. And these are adorable little bottles that I cut out of the paper. This one is actually glued in. These were so fun. This flips up and you have this wonderful area here to add photos, ephemera, memorabilia, whatever you like. And then this flips down to another set of drawers. In this collage area here, we have a little ephemera piece from the collection. And then this pulls down and pulls out a photo mat where you can add photos to. And there's a little slit here so you can get in and out of that pocket pretty easy. I loved adding this little collage. I just cut out these pieces individually from the paper itself and then just tucked that in there. This one, again, I glued on a little bottle. Here are the labels that I created. Here is another little bottle that I cut out. And then I made this tag. I strategically punched out these little tabs to have this wonderful paper collection there. So you can add a photo here and here if you want. My label says Goblins Giggle and Healing Drought. So much fun. This was a fun labor of love. I have so wanted to make a Back to Hogwarts mini album for some time, and this was the perfect paper collection to use in creating this album. So that is my share for you today. I hope you will give this a try or bookmark this video and come back and recreate it another time. Like I mentioned, all the links that you need will be in the description box. And thank you all for joining me. I'll see you next time.